Hey everybody, Chris and Tony back for a third segment of the Lovelady on-site brewing
Yep. They
reviews.
haven't kicked us out yet, so we decided we'd do one more.
Thanks so much to them. Coming up on
Security.
Halloween, and we appreciate them. We appreciate their generosity. They've been great to us.
Very,
We
very
really
nice.
appreciate it. Tony actually just had some lunch from next door at Juan's Flaming Fajitas. I noticed it is Juan's. Not that it
Yep.
makes a huge distinction. What'd you think of their food?
Very tasty. I mean, you just keep shoveling it in your mouth. The dips and the chip and dips, they give you like the guacamole, the hot salsa, the mild salsa, the sour cream. Very, very good stuff.
I did sample the dips, was very pleased with those, and I
I,
bring that up just because Lovelady here at 20 South Waters Street here in Henderson does not provide food. They have some snacks available, but
they
they
do
are
sell
more than
beef jerky too.
they do sell beef jerky, and
Yeah.
there's a few crunchy snacks, but they are more than they're more than happy to have you bring in outside food. And even though Juan's is next door, if you wanted something a little bit further down the street, obviously Grubhub or Uber Eats or any one of those
Yeah,
apps would
they've
work
got
just fine here.
pamphlets just over the wall here. There's pamphlets for various dining options. So yeah.
And
Yep.
real quick, just again, as I stated, it is at 20 South Water Street, part of the Water Street District here in Henderson, Nevada. They are Vegas Brewers. This is a family-run operation. Four brothers with the name of Lovelady. If you come in here, the guy who pulls your beer will be named Lovelady. The guy who unclogs the toilet when you clog it up is probably going to be named Lovelady. This is indeed a family operation that's actually run by the family, not just owned by the family. This is a very community-based brewery. I noticed that they like today. Tony and I came in. It was they did yoga on the
Yoga.
first and
Yep.
third Sundays of the month, just an hour before opening. $15. The money goes to the community. Uh, they also do trivia nights here. I just saw that they're going to have a shuffleboard tournament coming up on the 26th here.
Well, just to my right here is a
Can you see? Or
one of the
am I showing
shuffleboard games. Yeah, you pretty much got it here. Let me do that. And while we're at it,
Yeah, let's do that because we were talking about that. So
let's not, because we've done the first two videos where we're not featuring the. So forgive me for there you go. It's kind of sloppy, but
there's the seating. There's the bar.
so yeah, this is a really cool place. I mean, it's very, very comfortable, friendly, relaxed. You almost feel like you're in a small town, little, you know.
It does. The street actually is very reminiscent of like Beverly Hillbillies, circa 1963, small town, thoroughfare.
Patios over there, very, very nice. Now that we're in the second half of October, we're getting into Vegas fall, which is
Exactly.
70
Fall,
degrees.
whatever passes for fall here in the desert, we're glad to have it. Real quick shout out again once more to Jeff Lovelady. He's been great to us. He's
Yeah,
been very generous with
today has
us.
been a fantastic day. We had to film all three of these, in unison because of the fact that
We have schedules. They have
you have a
schedules.
schedule, they have a
Tony,
schedule, I have a
so,
schedule.
yeah.
So it's basically we descend on here just after noon, and I think we'll be getting out here after 3 because we have to spread these out, and then of course we stop for a lunch break next door. So
Today we
the
are
final
doing
beer, the grand finale, yeah, boom, the Ninth Island series. Chris, tell us about the Ninth Island series at
This is the
Lovelady.
Ninth Island Pineapple Sour. This is the standard, for lack of a better term, of the Ninth Island Pineapple Sours. This is the beer that is used for the base for the other Ninth Island sours that come out.
Yep.
The one that will be coming out before very long is the Seabreeze sour. It will be a
Seabreeze is coming
cranberry
back, yep.
sour, and
Yep.
then what did he say after that was the
Blue Hawaiian.
Blue Hawaiian? Yeah, Blue Hawaiian. So yeah, you can find these beers, and you can find these beers at retail outlets.
Yes.
I believe I picked up my can of pineapple sour maybe about a year ago. At total, I believe I paid $2.29, possibly $2.49. Point being that you can get change back from $3. So this is well within the range of the $2 beers that we like to try and do on this channel.
And it's worth it. These guys have turned the Ninth Island series into an attraction. Like I've said before, you could be sitting at Tenaya Creek, you could be sitting at Hop Nuts, you could be sitting at Banger. The conversation will come up amongst us locals of, hey, have you checked out this place? Have you checked out? As soon as you say the name Lovelady, it's unanimous. It's just beloved. The respect for this company is all over the town.
And they're only 3.5 years old, and yet they are. It would be fair to say that they are not just part of the Vegas craft
They're a
beer
monster
scene, but
here. They really are.
They are influencers in the Vegas.
Exactly. Our friend Matt Brady, who is the owner of Astronomy Works in Henderson, I think he would agree that the name Lovelady is just synonymous with, success in brewing in Nevada, really. I mean, so
Real quick, I just want to say, for those of you who are unaware, the story behind 9th Island. Okay, Vegas has a very, 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 very large Hawaiian population. In fact, so much so that Las Vegas is considered the 9th Island. I know there's more than, there's several hundred Hawaiian islands, but the 8 main islands are considered the archipelago, and a lot of people here and outside of Vegas apparently consider Las Vegas to be the 9th Island, hence the name 9th Island, because you're probably looking at this saying, why is a beer from the middle of the desert calling itself 9th Island?
Yeah.
And that would be an excellent question. If you don't know the fact that Vegas has such a large Hawaiian population, it might not make any sense. But that is why it is 9th Island, and that's how it started out pineapple sour.
I did actually not know that.
You didn't? Oh, no. Yeah.
This is information to me. I'm like, really? So that's cool. Yeah, very cool. So that's just hats off to Lovelady for spotting
recognizing,
it. Exactly, acknowledging it. And it's like the rainbow of cans over there to the side of all the different 9th Islands they've made over the years they've been open. So.
Did we count 8?
I think so. Yeah.
8. There's a mojito sour. It's the kind of thing that if you come in, you're going to be able to find this sour, and it's very possible you're going to find. Yeah, that's no biggie. And you're also going to find maybe like the mojito sour, or like you said, the sea breeze is coming up. It's the cranberry sour. After that, the blue Hawaiian.
I'm actually eager to try the blue Hawaiian. I didn't get to try it last time around.
I didn't either. Is it blue curacao? I'm not sure what the blue.
I would imagine, because an actual blue Hawaiian, if you order it at a bar,
blue curacao
is like heavy on the blue curacao. So I would imagine that. I mean, I don't know if that's the
or at least orangey anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they actually like drop that right into the kettle or anything. But interesting question. Oh, so a vigorous pour from Mr. Rouse here, and wow, we're getting like some serious carbonation going on. It's off camera here.
Once it settles, I'm going to show you.
Nice pour. And you think I'm a good pourer? Look at that.
I've been working on it.
Dude, that's fantastic.
But
he's hired.
The carbonation did pretty much come from the pour. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of carbonation. What I'm seeing is a lot darker on Tony's color is actually closer to the real color. Tony's sitting closer to the window. His beer comes in a little bit lighter, and it's actually coming in
look at that.
Closer to the true color of.
Yeah, check out that.
I mean, I would show you this, but it's just not the same color. See, they're 2 different colors. Tony's is closer.
No doubt about it. Yeah, mine's catching the sun. And yeah, you get a nice, just a little bit of a hazy. It's still clear to the point where you can see through the glass, but it's a pineapple sour, so that's kind of what I expect, really, And on the nose, yeah.
I smell the Brett and the pineapple. I smell.
Exactly.
Actually, I would say I smell the sour even before I smell the pineapple.
That's just it. I mean, I think the tartness. I think
exactly the word.
I think because you're anticipating it, your nose is just like, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. But then on the end of that is the pineapple, is what I would say. Now, backstory, not that this matters in relation to the Lovelady Brewing Company, but I am a late bloomer when it comes to sours. When you first met me, when we first started, when we first looked at each other and said, hey, you like beer? I like beer. Let's talk about beer. We met each other about 12 years ago, and at the time, and even subsequent years after, I was not a sour fan. I really was like,
it's taken a while to get him
the hell.
The sours.
But now, not just now, but the last couple of years, I think it's a fascinating style. I think there's a lot of personality in the style that you don't get to experience in other styles of beer. I think sours actually get to kind of flex their muscle when it comes to showing you what's in them.
It is described as a golden kettle sour.
Golden kettle
pineapple. Sour, sweet, and tart. Real quick, it does have 5% ABV, 7 IBUs. Sours are not known for being particularly high alcoholic beers, so it's not at all surprising that it's about a low 5%, closer to about like a lager ABV.
Yeah. But on the nose, it's almost like just that invitation, like when you're a little kid and the smell of candy is hitting you.
It smells like, I've often thought it smells like pineapple candy.
Like you just feel like reaching out and taking the candy. I'm sorry, I'm pinching your head.
We're closing in on almost 10 minutes. We haven't drank any beer yet, so let's get to drinking.
So in other words, shut up, Wyman, and put beer in your mouth.
Yep.
Wow.
nice and tart. You can taste the pineapple. My stepson
It's so
Andrew
tart.
is a Oregon Pirate, and I can say that apparently this is a favorite among the Oregon Pirate crowd. And I'm not surprised at all because it's a great beer. It's actually the kind of beer that I could see lending itself to beer cocktails. If you were looking for
Yes,
a
absolutely.
citrus, a fruity
As a
sour
base,
to
right.
add as a base with
Right.
other ingredients, I think this would be a great beer to have for a beer cocktail.
It packs a punch, folks. I mean, this is not. This will make your jaw muscles kind of clench up a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely. I'm getting that
It's
puckering.
it
Yeah.
is, yeah. It's almost like a real straight up lemonade, but with like someone just tossing pineapple in it.
Mhm.
Like true to form, like when you actually take the lemon and
Yeah, squeeze it.
do it right over the little plastic doohickey, whatever, the squeezer, the old fashioned style, and then throw some pineapple. It is that tart. It is seriously tart.
It's a little reminiscent of dried pineapple candy, like when you get the dried pineapple
Yeah.
that's been sugared. Now imagine
Yes.
just adding a little bit of lemon, like Tony said, on top of that, and that's exactly what you've got. Maybe dipping your candied pineapple in lemon juice,
Right.
and here you are. It's in both aroma and flavor.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think once you say the word lemon, lemon's not actually mentioned on the can,
You're
but
right.
I think once you actually say the word lemon, the sourness is going to be like I am drinking a lemon flavored beer or a lemon based beer. But that's
Not the case.
that's
No,
not the case. No, that's where I was
it's just
going.
that puckering.
Right. It gives you that puckering, that super acidic. It's just sour. I mean, only so many adjectives for the word sour.
True enough.
Um, over explaining it really. It's
Which
sour.
which
It's
they
pineapple. You're gonna love it.
which they tell you not to do here. One of the things that is
Right.
actually on the
Oh yeah,
board
the rules.
is to not overanalyze your beer, just enjoy it.
Which
And
means we're
actually,
gonna be thrown out of here
I would
after
like to
this.
show really quick, bring the camera back around. Just want to show you, it is only 2:30. They've only been open for a couple of hours. I can't get it over, but I'm just trying to show you the crowd at the bar. Not having such good luck.
Oh,
But
I can take a shot at it. Yeah. Allow me. Yeah, it's 2:30, and so they've been open 2.5 hours now. So,
what I noticed is about this brewery. I mean, at first it seems, it does start kind of slow here on Sundays, but it just kind of grows and grows. They are open 7 days a week. They open at noon on each of those 7 days as well.
exactly.
So,
Yeah. Well, like I said in the last week's video, Lovelady has they might have only been here, to this point 3.5 years, but they have made their mark. Um, they are an attraction in amongst themselves because as of right now, they are basically the only brewery in the
right
immediate
here on
area
Water Street, yeah, and
because
Mojave
the
will be
booze,
coming.
yeah, the booze district is also considered Henderson, but it's about, I don't know, 6-7 minutes up the road. So you actually, you can't just jump on the sidewalk and take that walk unless you're in for one hell of a walk. But it is a car ride to get from the booze district in Henderson, which consists of Bad Beat, Craft House, and Astronomy Ale Works. If you're going to include, which I highly obviously recommend, that's why we're here, to include Lovelady because it is in Henderson and you're not far away at all. Either drive here 5 minutes or take a taxi or an Uber from the booze district. Make sure you include Lovelady in your visit.
I
These
just did a
guys
really quick drive
are
up and down
fantastic.
Water Street. I wanted to see what Water District was up to. It's not just hype in the newspaper. There is stuff going on here, guys. If you're like me and you never didn't want to make the drive out here because why would I make the drive out to Henderson? There's nothing out there. This is not the case with the Water Street District anymore. And I promise you that if you come back here in a year, it's going to be even more thriving because I see stuff being built and renoed and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Oh yeah.
We have less than a minute. So just want to just say that this is worth the drive
It's
out
thank
here.
you time. Yeah.
And fortunately, it's not the only thing out here. But yes, thank you once again to Jeff in particular, but
Jeff,
everybody here
absolutely.
at Lovelady. We want to thank the entire crew. Jerry, who took us on a
Jerry gave
tour
us that tour, yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and we're very appreciative. And
Very appreciative. Thank you guys.
we want you to drink local. We
fantastic
want you to
hosts.
remember #Vegas Strong. And until next
Drink good
time,
beer.
drink good beer. Don't break that
And
bank doing it. Why would you break the bank doing it?
don't break the bank. I mean,
Come
there's no
on.
need for
All
you
the
to break
things
the
you
bank.
could do besides break the bank drinking craft beer. Cheers.